This is just when the hippies were coming. They had long, stringy hair, and one day they came in to see me. And my receptionist said, and I was in the public relations business, that they were out there. And I said, oh no, and I knew what they looked like, so I went out the back door. Their names were Caesar and Cleo. They later changed it to Sonny and Cher.
These days, Jay Bernstein has been involved in a very special crusade as executive producer of the TV series Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer. This past December, production came to a standstill when the show's star, Stacy Keach, was convicted in London, England for possession of cocaine and was sentenced to 9 months in jail.
We're not canceled, we're just in limbo.
To drum up public support for the series, Jay packed his bags for a 5.5-week media campaign that took him to 15 cities.
I'm not talking to condone drugs. I hate drugs. On the other hand, I believe in a second chance. And I believe the man deserves a second chance, and the show itself is a quality show, and it should not suffer because he's paid his debt to society.
With, and I am wishing nothing but success.
Thank you very much, Doug.
Power, wealth, glamour, Jay Bernstein has it all. And he says it's this success and lifestyle that has kept him a bachelor for 47 years.
But Hollywood has really given me a wonderful legacy that I have to carry on, and I think I have to go out and continue to do what I'm doing. And as far as being married, it's strange, but I think if you're that busy, it's not fair to inflict it on someone else.
Is there anything that you want to do that you haven't done yet?
Yes. I want to get Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer back on the air, and I haven't done it yet.
The Best Actor category is a tough one with strong competition. Amadeus spawned 2 nominations. F. Murray Abraham as the jealous court composer Salieri, and Tom Hulse as the genius Mozart. Others nominated are Albert Finney as a self-destructive drunk in Under the Volcano, Sam Waterston as the American journalist in The Killing Fields, and Jeff Bridges as a gentle space visitor in Starman. And the winner is F. Murray Abraham for his brilliant performance in Amadeus. 3 actresses, all previous Oscar winners, are nominated for their portrayals of farm women. Sally Field in Places in the Heart, Jessica Lange for Country, and Sissy Spacek for her role in The River. Other nominees are Judy Davis in A Passage to India and Vanessa Redgrave in The Bostonians. I vote for Sally Field. Her warm and sensitive portrayal of a Depression-era farm woman was just simply the best.
And you're going back to begging for every single meal. Mr. Will, they're going to put you in the state home, and I'm going to lose what's left of my family.
The roles in the Best Supporting Actor category are very unbalanced. Dr. Hang S. Nor's role in The Killing Fields should have been in the Best Actor category due to the size of the role. Like Hang Nor, John Malkovich is nominated for his first screen role in Places in the Heart. Ralph Richardson receives a posthumous nomination for Greystoke. Relative unknowns Adolph Caesar for A Soldier Story and Pat Morita in The Karate Kid complete the ballot. And the winner is Dr. Hang S. Nor for his film and acting debut as the real-life Cambodian journalist who survives the war.
There's a big accident right now. What? I think you guys dropped many big bombs on Island City.
It was slim pickings this year for Best Supporting Actress roles. The meatiest role goes to veteran British actress Peggy Ashcroft in A Passage to India. Glenn Close has a very small role in The Natural. Lindsay Krause makes the most out of her role in Places, as does Christine Lottie in Swing Shift opposite Goldie Hawn. And finally, Geraldine Page juices up her role in The Pope of Greenwich Village. The winner is Peggy Ashcroft as the innocent and trusting Englishwoman in A Passage to India.
Now, speaking about power, the whole of this entertainment is an exercise in power and the subtle pleasures of personal superiority.
A Best Picture award is said to be worth $10 million extra at the box office. The front runners for the money and the Oscar are Amadeus and A Passage to India, both with 11 nominations. Amadeus is the lavish story of Mozart's tormented final years. A Passage to India is the beautiful but often tedious saga of the clash of cultures in British-ruled India in the 1920s. 7 nominations go to The Killing Fields, which brutally depicts the true-life heroism of an American correspondent and his native assistant in war-torn Cambodia. Also receiving 7 nods from the Academy is Places in the Heart. The last slot and surprise nomination goes to The Soldier Story. I predict the winner to be Amadeus.
And underneath, just violins, arpeggios. Descending scale in 8th notes, and then back to the ostinato again, and that's it. Do you have it?
Go too fast.
Do you have it?
Go too fast. One moment, please. One moment.
Things will be swinging at the Bowery tonight with Johnny Reno and the Sax Maniacs. Also on Tuesday, April 2nd, Paul Butterfield appears with the James Harmon Band. The Grammy Award-winning pop group Toto comes to Lloyd Noble Friday night at 8 p.m. Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head is one of B.J. Thomas's biggest hits. He performs in concert at Doc Severson's Friday evening at 7 and 10 p.m. Alabama, one of country music's most successful quartets, bring their down-home lyrics and well-blended harmony to the Lloyd Noble Center this Saturday at 8 p.m. Scattered tubes and boxes are magically transformed into the Enchanted Forest and Gingerbread House in Stage Center's production of Hansel and Gretel this Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. More than 200 works of medieval art, including stained glass, cloisonne, paintings, and armor, are part of the Oklahoma Museum of Art's rare exhibit, which continues through April 29th. Singer Tom Jones, now a grandfather, believe it or not, has still got the moves that have become his trademark. He performs in concert Monday, April 1st at the Civic Center with special guest, comedian George Wallace. Chicago has become one of the most innovative ensembles in modern music. This Grammy Award-winning group comes to the Myriad Wednesday, April 3rd. Rich Little, the master of mimicry, is unequaled in his impressions of personalities ranging from Johnny Carson to President Reagan. He performs for the Oklahoma Symphony Orchestra's Pops Concert, April 5th and 6th at 8:30 in the Civic Center. Here are some more entertaining ideas just for the fun of it. The OU Music School presents The Music Man tonight through Sunday at Holmberg Hall. Carpenter Square's Cabaret Theater No. 1 runs March 29th and 30th and April 5th and 6th. A spring arts and crafts show will be held in Moore's Community Center Saturday and Sunday. El Reno's Arts Festival is also this Saturday and Sunday at the Jinx Simmons Fieldhouse. A benefit for the Oklahoma Youth Orchestra will be held April 1st at Oak Tree Country Club in Edmond. Special guests are L.A. Ram Jack Youngblood and Miss America 1981 Susan Powell. Over 600 varieties of azaleas should be in peak bloom this weekend in Muskogee's Honor Heights Park. The Azalea Festival, which runs through April 28th, also features a parade this Saturday and arts and crafts. Jewel Box Theater presents the comedy The 7-Year Itch. Richard Sherman has got the itch. His fantasies about the girl upstairs creates a comedy of errors. The show opens tonight and runs through April 28th. Working is a lively musical that takes an honest and revealing look at the American worker. The musical opens tonight and runs through April 20th at Stage Center. Funny lady Shirley Hemphill keeps her audience laughing at Joker's Comedy Club tonight through Sunday. The singing group Exile brings their crossover country music sound to Doc Severson's Friday at 8 and 10. This weekend, escape to a simpler time when kings and queens ruled and knights crusaded. Norman's free medieval fair creates a fantasy kingdom for your pleasure this Saturday and Sunday at the Duck Pond on the OU campus. 89er Week begins in Guthrie Tuesday, April 16th and continues through April 21st. Parades, rodeos, and a foot race are all part of the festivities. Marie Osmond highlights the week in concert Saturday at 8 p.m. in Guthrie's Lazy E Arena. Dottie West performs at Doc Severson's April 19th. Mark these events on your calendar. OU's Sooner Scandals runs tonight through Saturday at Homburg Hall. The Boys Choir of Harlem performs Sunday at 4 p.m. at Classen High School. The Canterbury Choral Society and the Oklahoma Symphony Orchestra present an all-Beethoven program April 14th and 16th at the Civic Center. Air Supply in concert April 17th at Lloyd Noble. O'Keens annual snake hunt is April 19th. April 20th and 21st, Norman holds its 89ers Day Spring Festival. The Great Escape Land Run will be held April 20th at the Oklahoma City Zoo. Shirley Jones performs for Symphony Benefit April 27th at the Skirvin. The Oklahoma City Festival of the Arts runs April 23rd through the 28th, and the Decorators Show House opens April 28th and runs through May 19th. Rock videos have brought music and dance into every home. But when a song goes beyond being a hit and becomes a national sensation, you can bet Hollywood will take notice.
And action.
New World Pictures brings this year's wildest hit to the screen in Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, starring Sarah Jessica Parker from Footloose, Lee Montgomery, and Helen Hunt.
Music is important to me, yeah, it is important to me, and it's very important to me on this film because I feel like my one and only responsibility on this set is to bring fun. The title of the movie is Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and I'm sort of in charge of that. Sarah plays someone who's shy who comes out, and I play someone who's having fun all the time.
There is a time and a place for calypso music, young lady.
The title song and movie represent the changes that every teenage girl goes through.
Changes that she makes are like two transitions that she goes through when she starts discovering that, yes, she can have a good time, that it's not being selfish of her to want to have a good time, you know. And those are the kind of things, and I mean, I get to have a love scene, and I get to sort of be grown up and look okay.
How did the music, dancing, and fun affect the cast?
I get happy feet.
Well, like this, yes, sort of Rebel Without a Cause meets Sound of Music.
But I'm having a blast. I've thrown my neck out and my hips are black and blue, but I'm having fun. And girls just want to have fun.
Carrie Robertson, News 4.
Mirror, mirror, in my hand, who's the fairest in the land? Me? Ah, you cute little mirror. Well, it's my writers, Kibble and Bits. Well.
Bob, tell us, why did you decide on a salute to the soaps for this special?
Well, I didn't decide on it. NBC did that. This girl producer, Kathy Conley, brought it into us, and NBC liked it, so I said, let's do it. And I'm so glad because it's sort of a refreshing change to do this kind of a thing. You know, we're always looking for new ideas, and this is a new idea, using all these soap stars, and I didn't know anything about these soap stars because they're, you know, I don't have time to watch them. I wish I did because they're intriguing. And so we got Diane Carroll and Morgan Brittany and Joan Van Ark and Deidre Hall and Jack Wagner and Peter Reckell, and we just cooked up a lot of funny things, and we open up, all of us singing. There's no way I'm going to miss my soaps in different professions, and then we do a real soap opera where we sing a soap plot.
Well, that's appropriate, singing a soap opera.
But it's nutty. It's nutty.
Bob, you've become a star in just about every medium of show business. You've been on radio, television, the movies, live theater. Is there anything that you want to accomplish in your career that you haven't at this time?
Well, this is a new slant for me, this soap thing, and the only other thing I could think, I'd like to have the Academy Awards give me an Oscar for acting. I've got a couple of Oscars from them, but I'd like one for acting.
Really? If you were going to win an Oscar, if you were going to be in a show, what would you choose it to be?
Well, I've had a speech for 50 years, but most of the people I was going to mention, they're gone now.
You got the speech, you just don't have the part yet, right?
That's right.
Well, now that you are finished working on this special, what's coming up next for you?
Well, the next show is going to be a birthday show from London, England. I'm going back home for my next birthday, and we got an awful lot of wonderful people set up for that, and so it'll be quite an experience.
I don't think many people know that you were born in England. You were born there, but you left when you were very young, right?
Yeah, that's right. I came over when I was 4 years old. I left England because I knew there was very little chance of me becoming king.
When you'd have made such a wonderful king. The laughing king.
Right.
Well, Bob, we're looking forward to having a lot of good laughs tonight on your salute to the soaps.
I think you'll enjoy it. I got a monologue that I think you'll be interested in, too.
Great. Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing it tonight from 7 to 8 right here on Channel 4. Bob Hope, thank you very much for joining us.
Okay, Carrie.
I'm Carrie Robertson, News 4. They called them girl singers when Dottie West began her career in country music 25 years ago. Today, she's a star headliner and will perform in concert at Doc Severinson's Friday night. Guthrie America's famous celebration of Oklahoma's 1889 land run will be highlighted Saturday by a foot race, parade at 10 a.m., gunfighters, carnivals, and rodeos. Saturday, Norman's 89er celebration features a wagon train crossing, parade, bicycle race, and arts and crafts. A tribute to the celebrated choreographer George Balanchine will be presented by Ballet Oklahoma Saturday at 8 p.m. and Sunday at 2 in the Civic Center. Country singing stars Merle Haggard and Janie Fricke join Channel 4's McCain Brothers at 8 p.m. Saturday in the Lloyd Noble Center. More than 3,000 people are expected to line up Sunday for the 3rd annual Redbud Classic. The 10-kilometer and 2-mile fun run begins at 2 p.m. and winds through Nichols Hills. Comedian George Carlin's humorous perceptions of everyday life are sure to keep the laughs rolling when he performs in concert Sunday at 8 p.m. in the Civic Center. The Festival of the Arts, which is recognized as one of the top 10 outdoor festivals in the nation, opens in its new home west of the Myriad Gardens April 23rd through the 28th. Over 170 artists, free entertainment, and delicious food are all a part of this exciting 6-day event. Here are some more ideas just for the fun of it this weekend. The Mummers production of the musical Working continues at Stage Center through Saturday. The 7-Year Itch at Jewel Box Theater runs through April 28th. The comedy Come Back to the Five and Dime Jimmy Dean runs this Friday through April 27th at Carpenter Square Theater. The Great American Rotary Auction and Cajun Fest is Friday at the Fairgrounds Made in Oklahoma building. A gospel benefit concert for the Ethiopian famine will be held at OCU's Frederickson Fieldhouse Saturday at 7 p.m. The 1940s is the theme of Shawnee's 3-day event, Puttin' on the Ritz, which continues through this Saturday. Grand Funk appears at the Bowery April 21st. The Hobbit, a play for children, runs Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. at Stage Center. Puppet show, storytelling, and live entertainment promise a day of fun at the Zoo's Great Escape Land Rush Festival this Saturday. This is a banner year for the Festival of the Arts. The festival outgrew its old home at Civic Center Park, and Tuesday opens in its new location west of the Myriad Gardens at Hudson in California. In only 18 years, the Spring Festival of the Arts has grown to be a major part of the cultural life of Oklahoma. Today, the last-minute touches are being added to the new festival grounds. Along with the new location comes many new attractions.
We're in a new location at the corner of Hudson and California. We're sitting on a new street that we've created into California Plaza. We have a wonderful sculpture wall on the west end of California that we've never had before. New food booths, new artists, new tents, monumental sculpture, lots of excitement, enthusiasm, more volunteers than we've ever had before.
The efforts of almost 5,000 volunteers will bring the festival to life tomorrow. Over 400,000 visitors are expected to enjoy the talents of 120 visual artists, continuous entertainment, and of course, delicious food treats. The 19th Annual Festival of the Arts opens tomorrow and runs through Sunday and is free to the public. I'm Carrie Robertson reporting from the Festival of the Arts in downtown Oklahoma City. Over 120 visual artists, continuous entertainment, and 21 food booths are all part of the 1985 Festival of the Arts, which continues through Sunday. Special events this weekend include a youth talent show Saturday from 10 to noon and a street market featuring 42 national craftsmen Saturday and Sunday. The children's play Hansel and Gretel will be presented during the festival in Stage Center's Arena Theater. Jewel Box Theater presents The 7-Year Itch, a comedy about a married man who is tempted to play when his wife of 7 years leaves town. The play runs through this Sunday. Singer-songwriter Jerry Jeff Walker and the Lost Gonzo Band bring their foot-stomping concert to the Bowery Friday night. Sway Into the Music and Help Me Rhonda are two of Johnny Rivers' biggest hits. He performs Friday night at Doc Severinson's. The contemporary gospel duo of Sherman Andrus and Terry Blackwood bring their special style of music to the Civic Center Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Singer-actress Shirley Jones headlines the April 27th Decorators House Gala in the Skirvin Ballroom Saturday at 7:30. The gala kicks off the 12th annual Decorators House benefiting the Oklahoma Symphony Orchestra. The House, which opens Sunday, April 28th for a 3-week viewing, is decorated in the latest trends in interior design. Tickets available at the door. Here are some more entertaining ideas just for the fun of it. Muskogee's Azalea Festival continues through Sunday, April 28th. The Duncan Art Show also continues through Sunday. A musical drama based on the life of Martin Luther King Jr. called Freedom Child will be presented at El Reno High School Saturday at 7 p.m. Harpist Natalie Cassatt in concert Sunday at 3:30 in the Chapel of the Wesley Foundation in Norman. Victor Borga performs May 9th at the Civic Center. For runners, the Oklahoma Run of 85 will be held at Lake Hefner May 11th, and the Zoo Run kicks off May 18th. After reading a magazine article reporting the violence between Vietnamese and local fishermen along the Texas Gulf Coast, award-winning French director Louis Malle decided to make this human drama the subject of his next film. It was a project which proved to be full of tension and human emotion.
In this case, we recruited a lot of people both on the Vietnamese side and the local fishermen and their families. It was very tense sometimes. We had those confrontation scenes, and on both sides you could see that people were very involved there.
Why are you sticking up for these people?
Ed Harris, who gained national attention for his portrayal of John Glenn in The Right Stuff, plays Shanghai Pierce, a local fisherman who blames his bad times on the Vietnamese.
I gotta go see Wally and Corpus.
Amy Madigan, who happens to be Harris's real-life wife, portrays his lover, Glory Shearer, a city girl who returns home to run her ailing father's local fish processing factory and ends up defending the Vietnamese fishermen. Amy and Ed, who married during the filming of Places in the Heart, consider working together an advantage.
It's just so fulfilling. It's really hard to describe. I mean, it's what we do. You know, we're actors. That's what we do, period. And to get a chance to do it together is even better. But we love what we do, and we love each other, and so we're doing it together. It's double dose, and it's really nice.
Carrie Robertson, News 4. Cotton Patch Gospel, the hit Broadway musical showcasing the last completed work of Harry Chapin, is now running at Stage Center through May 26th. Major folk singers including Kate Wolf and Ramblin' Jack Elliott visit the Second Fret tonight through Sunday for a festival of music and dancing. This is the last weekend for the Decorators House. Leading interior and landscape designers have remodeled this year's historic home into a gallery of unique and current decorating ideas. A rundown nightclub in a seedy border town is the setting for Carpenter Square's El Ronde de Coppa. This musical parody runs May 17th through the 26th. A parade of over 100 bands, floats, flying jets, and helicopters will be featured this Friday and Saturday as Lawton celebrates Armed Forces Day. A lavish production of children's theater, The Hobbit, continues Saturday and Sundays at 2 p.m. through May 26th. Mark these events on your calendar. Edmond Community Theater presents To Kill a Mockingbird, May 17th through the 26th. The Zoo Run will be held this Saturday at 9 a.m. All you can experience is a unique arts festival this Saturday at 9 p.m. in the Old Will Rogers Theater. The Chamber Orchestra performs May 19th and 20th at Christ the King Church. It's the moment for which Days of Our Lives fans have been waiting for 2 years. The wedding of Beau and Hope, daytime's hottest young couple. Peter Reckell, Kristian, Alfonso, welcome to Oklahoma City. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie. Did you have any idea when they put you together as a romantic couple that this would be the outcome and that there would be so much publicity over the wedding?
Not really. We never knew really what was going to happen. I surmised that Beau and Hope were going to get together sooner or later.
When? When did you guess this?
I go upstairs and I look at the storyline a little bit sometimes.
Aha! Let's talk about the wedding itself. You went to London, England to photograph it, and tell us a little bit about that experience and what it was like.
Well, we did it in a church, which is quite different from doing things on a set where you know everything is make-believe and etc. But we did this in an actual church.
Made it more nerve-wracking, that's for sure.
With an actual ceremony. I'm not sure where they pulled the ceremony. The words of the ceremony were pulled from a very traditional wedding. And because of those circumstances, it was very real.
Did you get nervous during the ceremony, like a bride and groom?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Putting wedding rings on and saying I do
when
and all
we were
that stuff.
rehearsing, we just kept laughing, and I was a nervous wreck.
According to God's holy law, and thereto I... Could you say it again? I'm a little nervous.
Cause now that I look in those eyes, I see all I need to see. I'm sorry.
Costume designer Lee Smith created an elegant and romantic wedding gown which boasts a 10-foot train, 65 yards of imported fabric, and is valued at $20,000. The wedding of Beau and Hope can be seen on Channel 4 this Thursday and Friday on Days of Our Lives at 12:30. Carrie Robertson, News 4.
I know you're all saying, where has Pat Paulsen been? The rest of you are saying, who the hell is Pat Paulsen? 1972, I lost the presidential election to Richard Nixon. That's when you people thought that he would make a better president than me.
Comedian Pat Paulsen has accepted his political defeats gracefully since he lost the election in 1972.
Now, leave me now. I only ran because I thought I'd look nice on a dime.
How did it feel to be defeated in the election?
It was just a terrible blow to me, and it took me a day or two to recover. But I was, in '68 I was a write-in candidate. In '72 I was on the ballot in New Hampshire as a legitimate candidate, and I haven't ran since, but I'm going to run in '88. I'm going to Iowa, and I'm going to tour the state, and I think I have a pretty good chance because I am a farmer myself. I grow grapes in California, and I have a winery there, and I know how to talk. I know what farmers go through, so I should do better than people think.
On the serious side, Pat Paulsen is indeed alive and well and working. Pat is best remembered for his straight-faced, humorous editorials on the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. So what is he up to these days?
I'm up to about 5'8" now, but I was 5'9", but when you get older, your spine, anyway, I keep busy.
And his busy schedule on the comedy circuit has brought Pat Paulsen to Joker's Comedy Club, where he continues to delight audiences with his unique style of humor through this Sunday. Carrie Robertson, News 4.
Then we walked in a gas light, and there's a comic on.
Kenny Loggins kicks off an exciting schedule of summer concerts under the stars at the Zoo Amphitheater tonight at 7:30. The Pulitzer Prize-winning play Night Mother delves into the human drama of suicide. The two-woman show starring Kate Hammett and Lorene Lewis continues through June 9th. Ed Bruce and the Tennessee Cowboy Band perform at Doc Severinsen's Friday night with shows at 7 and 10 p.m. Country music star George Jones appears at 8 p.m. this Saturday in Norman's Lloyd Noble Center. Free outdoor concerts are a great treat for the entire family. This Saturday, the Oklahoma Museum of Art begins their schedule of concerts with the New American Ragtime Ensemble at 7 p.m. March over to Will Rogers Park Amphitheater on Sunday at 6:30 for a concert by the 77th Army Band from Fort Sill. The honky-tonk king Mickey Gilley comes to Doc Severinsen's Friday, June 7th. And the greatest show on earth arrives in Oklahoma City at the Myriad June 20th for 8 spectacular performances through June 23rd.